Madiva,
Hi,
Frenzy
everybody.
Hunters. This is Pie Guy Alba,
And this is MKT Kid.
and we are going to be breaking down the last part of the Autumn Tour celebration, funnily enough named the Autumn Tour. So, without further ado, let's get this done, let's get it downloaded, and let's see what's happening. So before we start and before we break into the actual breakdown, just going to have a wee conversation about what we're most looking forward to or what we can expect. So I'm going to go first. I am hoping to see the original Los Angeles laps because that's my favourite. I'm hoping to see the original Vancouver Velocity, and I'm looking forward to seeing what buffs there are on New York, because when we had the last round of city tours, I think according to Studfit and Antilev, there was over 200 buffs on the courses. Plus as well, you've got to take into account the Mii characters. What's going to happen with the Mii characters, with the city buffs and all that sort of stuff. Obviously, Orange Yoshi, his skill's going to be a bit of a mystery. Yoshi Bear, yesterday we watched Yoshi Bear, and Yoshi Bear called Tanuki Leaf to go with the autumn vibe. So,
which I totally understand.
yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see. So, yeah, and hopefully we maintained first in ranked this week, which means that we are only 1/3 place and above away from getting the gold suit on the Pie Guy account. So we're going to have a look at the Pie Guy account this morning. We're not going to have a look at the kids' account. So here we go, folks.
Yeah, I'm actually quite excited to see how Battle turns out in New York.
Yeah.
Quite excited to see if they just turn into what Cookie Land is, like just a big square, or is.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if the battle course comes back as well, because last tour,
Battle
I think
Course 1 didn't come back.
Yeah,
and you thought it was something because what was it?
Well, I thought that because they were still working on the multiplayer issues, and especially around the battles, I think the issue was with Battle Course 1. I don't think the issue was with Cookie Land, and obviously the issue wasn't with Twilight because Nintendo didn't put out any notifications about multiplayer not working. I think it was actually the Battle Course that was causing people's rankings to go down and to not reflect what they were doing. So they've just took that straight back out. So I wonder if it's going to appear back. So that would give us, if they haven't added anything extra apart from New York, if Battleground 1 comes back, Battle Course 1, sorry, then it's going to be four battle tracks that we've got now.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm actually quite intrigued to see if the New York battle will be in ranked.
yes,
First or second.
Yeah, that's another one as well. That's another one. So,
Yeah.
shall we?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Ooh, Vancouver Velocity 3.
First New York. First New York.
So it is New York Minute T. We were actually looking, because before we go into the ranked results, we were actually looking before, because we've been playing, the kids been playing since the first Halloween tour, and I put up my account.
You started in New Year's 2020.
Yeah, that's right. So I was a couple of months behind. So it was, we used to write everything down on a book that we didn't have. So if we didn't have coverage for anything, instead of using a spreadsheet like back in the day before anybody kind of thought about that, and to be fair, nobody thought that the game was going to be 3 years in and he had so many courses and etc, etc. So we just did it with the book, and we were looking at what we needed on my account, and we were looking at New York Minute T, and I didn't have any drivers, and I don't think I had any gliders, didn't I not?
Yeah, that's correct. New York Minute 2T, so Yoshi, Reindeer, Party Time Pauline, and the Gift Glider. Very old items, so if this comes back this tour, we'll be like expecting about like 200 to like 500 buffs on that course. Because
Exactly.
it hasn't came back since, was it the first year anniversary tour or something?
Yeah,
like that?
something like that. It's not been back for a very, very long time, and I don't think Vancouver One's been back for a long
Wait.
time either.
Oh no, the last time it debuted was the holiday tour.
Yeah.
And it never came back ever again.
So was that the one that they introduced Daisy Holiday Cheer?
No, that's the one with, they introduced the new Rainbow Road with Party Time and Yoshi.
Right, okay. Yoshi Reindeer?
Aye.
Right, okay. Okie dokie, let's have a look and see. And I have to say, by the way, the kid does the ranking on both of the accounts because he's way more better than me. 10-year-old guy, he's got ACR twice. And the last time he got ACR was on my account, and that was the last tour, wasn't it?
No. I think the last one was Bowser Tour on my account, I think.
What was the one with the Mario?
It's Battle Tour.
It was a Battle Tour because that was the Mario badge,
yeah,
wasn't
Chef
it?
one,
Yeah, Mario Chef. So he is a very talented young man, 10 years old. He's going to be 11 in November. Very proud of him, and this is something that father and son do all the time. We wake up every 2 Wednesdays excited to see what Mario Kart Tour, which in our opinion is the best Mario Kart game that's ever existed. And I know there's a lot of controversy about that, but just to let you know, we do go back and we play this game, and then we'll go back and play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and kind of look at each other and go, it's kind of not the same. Do you know what I mean? The mechanics of the game just aren't the same. And I'm glad they took the gotcha out, because since they've introduced the non-gotcha era of this game, we have never had so many high ends in our life, and we are predominantly kind of gold pass only. We've always been gold pass. We've bought packs here and there, but ultimately, you know, we were having tours with the gold pass before the gotcha mechanics were taken away, and you were maybe ending up with 1 or 2 high ends. So it's great to see the evolution of this game. It's great to see this new era coming in, and for all the players who haven't been playing as long as us, I think the rewards that you're getting right now, I mean, I remember pulling on pipes when there was 3 high ends and 100 pipe, you know, and you would start and you would be going in deep to get the character. If you got the Kart and the glider, you were thinking to yourself, oh well, that's good, but you wanted the character, especially when the coin box character started coming out. So the game right now is just in a place that is so much better. So yeah, that's our wee kind of background and a wee kind of rant over with. So let's see if we're now 1 away from the gold suit.
Yes. We are. Very
Okay.
nice.
Well done.
Thank you. Wow, 4 clicks to level 7.
I know.
I love that card.
Yeah, that aesthetically looks very, very good. My concern about that cart is I think it's going to go the way that the Red Crawley cart went, because that came out in the last Halloween tour and it's not been that great.
Even though it was in a
It was a commemorative item. Yeah, that's easy for you to say. Okay. Yes, here we go.
I wonder if that yellow, like, Falcon cart would be in...
Yeah, we didn't discuss that. It's how they're going to break down the new carts, eh?
I think the gold one's going to be in the gold pass.
I think so.
Oh.
Right, ooh, here we go. What are we going to get?
Here we go. Oh my goodness, the Queen Bee. Oh, we might as well get Honey Queen.
I know. That's an old cart.
That's too old.
Yeah, it's a very old cart.
Never came back.
I know.
But guys, you won't believe this, but see my dad's Bumblebee. It's at level 4 and he's barely used it.
Never put a ticket on it.
And he kept getting in the all clear pipe. And
yeah, that was much to my frustration. I think it actually still might be 250. I haven't put a point on it, never used it, never ran it. I don't know.
Is this going to be the new Bumblebee now?
Oof,
Hope
I
not.
hope not. Okay, so the guy in second moved up. He was at 88. Ebo's moved up. And I think that's just it. I think that was just the movers and shakers.
What was my score again? You can...
We'll have a look and see. Friends.
Magic Master.
So the kid was coming in at 86,000. So
like a couple of points away from Tudor.
okie dokie. So we'll just go back here and let's have a wee look. New York Minute Tea. Fantastic. Right. 2 seconds, folks. Okay, so we're in the news section of the new tour.
We are very intrigued. Honestly, before we get onto the news, I'm going to tell what I'm hoping for and what I'm very excited about. So before we entered the tour, I said I was very excited to see how the battle mode turned out for New York. And I'm just very intrigued to see all like the new buffs on these old side courses.
I think before we go to the news, because this is something that I do every morning when I wake up, I go into the daily selects. Now, what did I say to you last night? What was I hoping that was going to start being in the daily selects, because it hasn't been in yet?
The yellow off-roader.
Right, so see, before we go into the news, let's see what's in the shop.
And what is new that we can see?
Possibly that we can see.
Okay, so there's Polly in the blue speedster.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a wee second. Right, so Wario Hikers came in.
Baseball.
Daisy Farmer, was she
No,
part
she's
of it?
new, and Kamek's definitely new.
I think so, yeah, I think that's right, actually.
And then, that, you need that card.
Yeah, I need the Sky Blue B-Dasher 2 for one of the courses, don't I?
It's one of the side courses. So the Comet Tail's new. Oh my goodness.
Blue Badwagon.
Oh my goodness, the Blue Badwagon.
You actually need that for a course. That's one of your options for a course.
The best card in the game.
Not. It looks good, but the value's kind of trash. So that's my daily select shop. It's not the greatest. I have to say, yesterday, if you look at my ruby count, I had 97 rubies yesterday, and on the last day of my daily select shop, guess who pops up? Gold Charging Chuck, who I didn't go for. And I was kind of twixt between what was I going to do, and then I looked at his coverage and I looked at what he did for my account. Gold Charging Chuck at this point isn't really good for my account. He only gives me a couple out of the tracks that he's got, and he doesn't have a lot of tracks, by the way. I'm waiting on the yellow off-roader and Gold Yoshi, because Gold Yoshi puts a lot of value on my account. I have to say, if I get Gold Yoshi and I get him up to like level 6 or level 7 or something, I'm going to have a bit of a conundrum, because he does, on certain tracks, he overlaps with Pink Ninja Shy Guy, who is my favourite driver in the whole game. I think it's just, you know, if you ever watch the darts, they've got a saying where they say trebles for show and doubles for dough. Well, you know, it's coin boxes for dough and giant banana frenzies for show, because they're just so much more fun. When you especially like on the tracks like Maple Tree with ART, and you get that first frenzy as you're going through that tunnel, as you're heading into the first half pipe. You go through that with a giant banana frenzy, and all you get is a ding, 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 ding. You get hit after hit after hit. And if you're searching for the green tokens, you know, if you get 2 of those frenzies, you're getting well over 100 green tokens on that, and it's just so much more fun to play. So anyway, I digress. My daily shop isn't the greatest, so we're going to go and we're going to turn back into the news, and we'll see what's
So should we start
happening.
at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have our ruby packs as usual.
Which I actually don't mind at all. I know that causes a lot of splits in the community, but you know, rather than buying something that's trash, you're actually getting rubies and you can spend it on whatever you need. And I think that's where the game is right now. I think everybody should have an idea of what coverage they've got, you know, and if you've been playing for as long as we've been playing, what we're looking for now is we're looking for coverage on everything, but then we're also looking for coverage that is better than what we've got. So for example, you know, if you've got a cart like I'll use the example on our account, which is the Black Turbo Birdo, that we've been using an awful lot. The hitbox, if you're using it with a coin box character, isn't the greatest. So if you get the chance to get a cart that's on the top line, that's got a bigger hitbox, to especially run with a coin box character, then that's what you should be looking at, the evolution of your game. So not only has this game went through its evolutionary kind of stages, I think if everybody's kind of a long-term player, you should be looking at upgrading certain items and upgrading gliders that is going to give you a better chance of getting like a coin box frenzy, for example, like a bomb glider or a blipper glider or something like that. Do you know what I mean? So I just think that you know what you're doing with your rubies now is a wee bit more relevant. And I'd say that to new players as well that haven't been playing for as long as us. You know, there's great resources out there that you can look at online that other content creators do. They'll do top 10s and they'll tell you who's getting buffed and who's got the most ranked appearances and all that kind of stuff. And that was something that we started out doing from the beginning. We were watching Stud Fit's rundowns and stuff that will tell you the top 10, and John Tabor was doing a lot of the number crunching at that point. Anti-Lefts came on board, Larry98's doing a lot of it just now.
And recently we've been watching Matt Aldridge's
Aldridge,
ticket rankings.
Yeah, Matt Aldridge is doing his ticket time ranking as well. The Frenzy fans are doing algorithm meta-based stuff as well, depending on, you know, so there are lots of resources out there now. So it's just, you know, we could be, you know, use your resources better, you know, and I'm awful glad that I don't have to go in to 100 pipes anymore and get a lot of trash to actually get something that I want, you know.
Yeah.
So okay, so the event tokens are going to be scattered throughout the course. So does that mean that when you use the coin box, the green coins are going to come out the coin box? Yeah. Okay.
I think that's quite easier because like you can finish it almost in one day and then you can get your red coins back.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like the tokens are red coins because you're still getting like a lot of bang bangs and all that.
Yeah.
For combo. Wario balloon.
The Wario balloon looks really nice, I have to say.
Yeah, so it looks like we'll be getting like new balloons like each tour.
Yep.
I think it's always going to be in the token shop.
So what does that mean then? What does that mean? Does that mean that they're going to be like me suits? Do you think they're going to be like me suits? Do you think they're going to introduce new balloons up until a point?
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Okay, so that's just the standard stuff, and then you've got ACR, all cup ranking that we didn't go for this year.
And there's the giant banana suit.
The giant banana suit, yay! That a lot of people are happy about.
Yes. Yoshi there said he might pick it up.
Yeah.
Because it's just giant banana. Because it's like he says it's a great item. Like.
So did Carlos, didn't he actually? So there's Pauline. Pauline's appearing in the Spotlight shop. The blue speeder appears in the Spotlight shop as well. So I guess that's going to be your first offers.
And then my prediction for the second is Sunshine Mario and the blue Eagle car.
Yeah. So let's just see what the Blazing Eagle. Okay. So the commemorative cart.
I think this one's going to be like the crawler cart.
Do you think so? Okay. So that's us. We've got our wee commemorative cart. So okay. So the gold one must be in the gold pass.
Aye. So a message from the Marker team.
Okay.
We released the past tour stats for the battle tour.
The grade section in past tour stats reflects the data from the anniversary tour.
Okay. As a result of performing maintenance on multiplayer while the battle tour was active, it has taken longer than expected to release the past tour stats for the battle tour. Okay.
Okay, right.
Okay.
So that's that.
Yay. The autumn tour
Let's see what the
starts
autumn tour starts now.
The autumn tour has begun. Okay. The autumn
Oh,
challenges.
this was actually data mined. I can't remember where I seen that.
Set against the Kart Pro event that had previously been announced on the optical Twitter account. Okay.
So
the
does that mean that they're taking Kart Pro away altogether because of the battle?
I think so, yeah.
I think so, because what does battle go up to now? It goes up to S. Is it S and 3?
No, because yesterday I was playing with an SN4 guy.
Okay.
So it must be, I don't know, SN9 or something.
Is it? Well, S and 9 is the multiplayer. I will need to check that out,
Aye.
actually. Okay, so you can still get Captain Toad if you didn't get Captain Toad. Pauline and Blue Speeder are in the spotlight. Okay.
Okay. The items in the spotlight shall change with the second half of the tour. Okay.
Okay, so that's just the kind of
A
normal.
sale is on the Mii Racing shop. The white Mii suit is on sale. Oh, that's the one from the anniversary tour.
Yeah.
So there's the Challenges Plus Plus.
Premium challenges. Okay. So yeah, if you place your placement is Orange Yoshi and the Orange Yoshi Turbo, we'll need to have a look to see if that's top 3.
Okay, so also ranked cup for the second half of the tour, and you can get Blue Yoshi and the Blue Turbo Yoshi. So that.
Okay, so that's.
Yay, my Yoshi!
So we've got a Yoshi fan in our hands here, folks.
What's up? So. Okay, so Pauline Cup.
Yep, and I like this. You know, I think this went by a lot of people that, you know, we were waiting for. We would wait for the announcements to say, oh, what's going to be the second rank, because I remember back in past tours where it used to go one up. You know, you had the rank cup, and then you had the next one, and then the third cup along was the second rank cup. But they actually changed it a couple of tours, didn't they? They threw a couple of, you know, curveballs at people, and I remember one tour it wasn't the third cup, so it's good. I think it's better because then you can look at both cups and see what resources you need, see how many rubies you need if you need to buy someone, or if you need to use your high-end tickets to put someone up to a higher level for you to compete, especially now because I think that they're putting the items. I think the items are always going to be in the ranked rewards now.
Yeah.
Because they've reduced the rubies.
Yeah.
But we'll wait and see. But I like the announcement of the second cup. I think it helps a lot of people.
There's the Gold Eagle.
So there's the Gold Eagle cart, which looks really, really nice actually.
2 gold pipes.
2 gold pipes.
Normally they just show the one.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a wee look at the tour gifts.
So there's
and a wee Pauline cup. Have we had a Pauline cup before for ACR?
I need to rank by brains. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Okie doke. So the daily select.
Has it changed since?
Have they changed?
Yeah, I did.
I can't see anything.
Toad Explorer?
I think Toad Explorer got added when they changed the game over, like when they put Penguin, Luigi and Dixie Kong, blah blah blah.
Peach Cherub.
Mario Classic, Baby Peach Cherub,
Luigi
all
Classic,
that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's still the same. But I think I think Stud Fit and Antilev release new daily selects. That should be coming in sometime later this morning, and they also released the data about the changes in the daily the daily.
Yeah, they do that.
The daily spotlight.
They do that in their rundown.
Yeah, but I think they release it earlier. I think Stud Fit releases it before they actually record the rundown. Okay, folks, so that's the news. I think what we'll do is we will go and spoil you all and have a look at. There he is, right there beside Red Toad Pit Crew. What is his skill going to be?
I'm going to predict Super Leaf.
Yoshi egg.
Oh.
Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah.
However, and this is what happens now when the city courses come, all of his courses are cities.
Yes.
So unless, and I'm hoping that they do change it around, actually. I'm hoping now, because we've seen more cities this year than we've seen in any other year. So does that mean that the meta around the drivers, karts and gliders is going to have to change, because at any given kind of time, maybe, you know, within 3 or 4 tours, more cities are going to be coming back.
Yeah.
Because what I'm thinking is we should be seeing London at the end of this year, because I don't think we've seen London since Waluigi Vampire, because he came out in that tour, didn't he? He came out in the London tour with the
Wasn't
Vampire Fire. Yeah, I think he did. So I am expecting to see London by the end of this year, maybe another Paris, maybe another round of Tokyo.
I would like to see Bangkok.
Yeah, Bangkok should be coming back as
I
well.
love that course.
Yeah, it's aesthetically very, very beautiful. It's the same as Vancouver Velocity. I think most people who play this game agree that Vancouver Velocity is one of the most aesthetically pleasing courses on this game. Okay, so that's us.
That would be the driver.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And then
what will we have a look at? Will we have a look at the tour gifts?
we should check the challenges first.
Okie dokie.
And then we could.
Okay. Right, so we've got the normal tour challenges. There's premium challenge, plus and plus plus.
Okay. So that's just the same.
That's the same. Challenges 2 is next week.
Okay, the multi challenges are back.
So it's kart tickets this week.
Yep. And then we have our gold pass.
Yeah, and then we have expert challenge, and there we go, folks. We are one away from the gold me suit.
Yes. Which
is absolutely fantastic. We're already A on our battle cards, so that's why you don't see that.
And then after you get to 80, you'll be seeing like the 300 rubies and all that.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot all about that
for
card.
Like tier 90 and all that.
Okie doke. So let's have a look at the tour gifts.
Yes. And then we can jump into Ranked Cup. See what our loadouts are.
Yeah, there it is. There's the gold eagle.
Yep.
I love this, by the way. Look at all those pipes. You know, I think that's just fantastic. I love how they changed that. Even, I mean, we did have a free to play account where we just never bought anything. And our goal on that free account was to try and get to level 60, tier 60. And we did. So I don't know what to do with the X free to play account now, because we were really, really lucky on it. I mean, we got Santa Bowser on a free gold pipe and all that sort of stuff, and it was a very lucky account for us. So I don't know what we're going to do, but we did manage to get to tier 60, and we're nearly at battle mode A, grade A on it. And let me tell you folks, if you've ever played a free to play account and a gold pass account, you do notice that the gauge hardly moves on the free to play account. When you're not gold pass, the amount it's so much harder to get to grade A on a non-gold pass account.
Like, remember last night I was like doing it for like almost like an hour, and then I was still at 85%.
Yeah.
On grade B.
Yeah, it's just.
I was like,
it's insane. Okay.
I feel like, see, at night, I feel like the gauge goes slower for some strange reason.
I think a lot of people have said that because there's certain times that, especially the other content creators on YouTube, they've always said that they would pull the pipes at a certain time of the day, or they would play at a certain time of the day, because it just seemed. And I think it depends on your time zone and where you are, especially. But for us, certainly, when we were doing ranked, we always did ranked in the morning, because we called it our morning frenzy luck, where we used to get better frenzies for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be, hypothetical, but. Okay, so it's the high-end glider tickets that we're getting this tour, and I just want to, let's see, so there's 1, 2...
Gold pipe. Okay, and then a bunch of green pipes.
Yeah, so there's 2 gold pipes.
Okay. But of
and
course,
a bunch of green.
But of course in the green pipes it's you can get a gold as well.
Yeah. Okay, so let's have another look at the shop properly. Okay, so there's the Blazing Eagle, which is your commemorative cart, $3.49. You've got your 70 ruby bundle for £18.
For us.
You've got your 150 for 35, and you've also got your wee value pack there as well. And you know, I'm going to say to Carlos, actually, because Carlos always goads people, that if anybody's ever bought this, I have actually had to buy it twice. See, especially when I've had two high-end drivers that I've had to cap and go in. These tickets can be invaluable, you know, to some people. So I have actually bought that a couple of times. Sorry, Carlos. So there we go. So there we go. Spotlight shop. Pauline is 150 rubies, and I have to say,
not worth it.
It's not worth it. You'd have to be completely mental to spend 150 rubies on Pauline, because all she really has is New York. And that's, I'm just going to leave that there. The blue speeder looks good. I actually like the look of the green speeder. I think the green speeder might be a really good car. And there's our daily spotlights. So I need the light sky blue B-Dash Mark II. And I'm not going to use a quick ticket right now, folks, because I'm going to leave that for now. So there, your 70 ruby yellow knee suit.
And then there's the...
Did we have a look? Did we have a look? I just want to see if it's all... Yeah, it's all sides.
And there's that 30% off of the white knee suit.
You actually need that guy for a course, don't you? The ice cream. The ice cream suit, I think you do.
I think so.
Okay, so it's a very small token shop.
Yeah.
So we've got our, was it 15 rubies, we've got our green pipes, we've got our coins, we've got our Kart tickets, and we have the Wario balloon.
Ooh, Wario.
Daily selects, nah, nothing to write home about. And did we get, no we didn't. So we have that, right, okie dokie. So what we'll do is we'll go in and check on the multiplayer to see if the pipes have reset. Yes, they have. So everybody, you have your 30 multiplayer pipes, and I have to say I'm a massive fan of the multiplayer pipes. Predominantly because you get a lot of extra star tickets, you get a lot of extra quick tickets, and we're just kind of wondering if...
You get a lot of balloons as well.
You get a lot of balloons, but if you look at the star tickets and you look at the quick tickets give you the chance to open up all the cups. Last tour, the kid had a lot of quick tickets, and basically he got his gold pipe for finishing all of the courses on the Friday morning.
Yes, so...
And then you can use your quick tickets if you're looking for specific items in the shop, you can use them. So the quick tickets have actually become quite a valuable commodity. So have the star tickets, and the star tickets, why they've become more valuable is because you can use your star tickets, you can get all your gifts, and then when you get all your gifts and there's no more stars left, they convert it to coins. So I know there was a lot of people saying, oh, how are we going to get the coins to like buy high-end tickets in the shops and stuff like that? Well, these multiplayer pipes give you the chance to actually get a wee bit of coinage back that you normally wouldn't have.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we're at S&6 on our multiplayer, and we're at level A on our battle. So what we're going to do with the multiplayer pipes is we're going to release a video. We're going to wait until the Pie Guy account has got the 30 multiplayer pipes. And we're going to wait till to the kids account has the full 30, and then we'll be posting videos up about that as well.
So stay tuned, and I'll probably be doing the recording. So
yeah. So we'll just we'll get that done while we're going to do it. Okay, so I'm very, very happy. There's Vancouver Velocity 3, which a lot of people weren't sure about, but when you actually saw the video, I remembered that on the Vancouver Velocity 2, the Shy Guys were skating around. They weren't in that thing in the middle, and the Penguin wasn't going around with coins, so I kind of thought, well, it's going to be Vancouver Velocity 3. Shout out to Shy Guy Kart, who's going to be playing in his hometown for this tour. So yeah, so let's have a look at these retro classics and the new course. So what do we have? What buffs has it got?
Then we'll jump into the Funky Kong Cup.
King Mario gets another city. Oh dear.
Now we've got a level 7 Pauline.
Oh dear. The gold
Me
suit's up
suits.
there as well. The Nabbit suit, the yellow suit for Giant Banana.
Yeah.
But we need to have a look at this guy. Are they tuxedo marrying him? Do you know, is it just going to be absolutely hopeless? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 courses.
Oh, look at all this shit.
Look at all of those cities.
Oh
my goodness. Oh, the only thing that's going to change this guy's value is if they bring the cities back more.
Sorry, Mario King fans.
Yeah, sorry, Mario King fans. We were just talking about the green speeder.
The bullseye banzai. Oh my goodness.
Cact B.
Oh, the green pipe. Look at that. Look at that card.
I know. A normal. In fact, when was the last time you seen a normal on a top tier ranked? Unbelievable. So as you can, apart from Pauline, the American Flyer.
And that card is very rare. That.
Ooh. The green
one
up mushroom is the one I'm taking to 6.
That Mario mustache is.
Yeah, that's trolling. That's trolling this account.
Oh my
it really
goodness.
is. It really is trolling this account. Okay, so.
Good loadout.
Yeah, it's not bad. Once we get the one up mushroom to 6, that'll be fine. Okay, Los Angeles laps. T.
Your favourite course.
My favourite course. Petey Piranha got the buff. Oh my goodness.
Along with overlap.
He's overlapped with King Boo.
And
wow.
Kanga.
There's Kanga. Oh, Charging Chuck. And Rosalina as well. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's a buff for Gold Chuck, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's got to be a buff for Gold Chuck.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, the pink one.
The pink one. Okay.
Funny fact, we actually got the pink wing on the free-to-play
Okay.
pipe for ranked.
Yeah.
And it's...
We didn't look at anything else. I wanted to do an audio test this morning.
Yeah.
And it came up and it was like, okay, we'll accept it, but
Yeah. Tropical balloons.
The tropical balloons, that's interesting. The ship's wheel, that was one that I was looking to take to 6 for a wee while, wasn't it? But, you can't... The music on Los Angeles laps is just superb.
Yeah.
Going through that wee beach area that you see on the picture there is just absolutely superb. Okay, Vancouver Velocity 3.
The new course.
Luigi Knight. And there's the Queen of the Night, Aurora.
Okay.
Interesting buffs. They always...
Yeah.
It's just... Some of it's just absolute random.
Yeah.
That you just wouldn't expect.
Like Chef, would you?
Yeah, it's just... Oh, the Shielded Speedster. Blue Streamliner.
Why is that trolling me? Even though I have it, but it always trolls me.
I know. The Orange Capsule Cart again.
Yeah.
The capsule carts are kind of... They're seeing some value.
Yeah.
They really are. I've noticed that. And the Mint and Berry Balloons again.
Oh my goodness, the Black Star shoot.
Black Star shoot.
Wait. Oh, there's those vanilla and chocolate balloons.
They two seem to kind of go hand in hand. Do you know what I mean? The vanilla and the chocolate balloons and the mint and berry balloons, they kind of follow each other quite closely, I think.
Matt said that's a very good glider, the mint and...
The mint and berries making a charge up. I think the vanilla and chocolate have already got good value. That was already kind of round about the top 10. But the mint and berry one is climbing.
Rising.
Yeah, it's rising up.
Next week. Okay.
Okay, so So Los Angeles laps 2, Vancouver Velocity, the first one.
Yes!
White to Nikki. Are you serious?
Oh, Bonza! My goodness.
3 Bonza
I
gold.
think we've got another anniversary tour.
Right, so let's just go with White to Nikki first. There's American Flyer again.
And there's that prop cart.
Prop cart.
And there's that sushi.
Gold Clacati. And the strawberry donut, yeah. Okay.
Gold cream.
For those that's got the Silver Surfmaster, which I don't have.
I do.
Happy Days.
Happy days.
And 4T.
40, wow. Oh.
Mario King again. Oh no.
So it's kind of the same.
Yeah, it kind of looks the same, doesn't it?
Except
It's
Mario King
just,
and baseball.
baseball. American, look, there's the American Flyer again.
Sky blue.
Sky blue again.
Yes.
Oh, the Lava Rocks. That is a glider that I went against the grain on. I put tickets on that and triple capped it purely based on aesthetics because I just loved it. Do you know what I mean? So it's probably the only time. That and the Red Off-Roader, I did the same with the Red Off-Roader as well, actually.
Yeah.
I just put tickets on them because I had them there and I said, no, I really like this setup. And actually when you race with the Red Off-Roader and the Lava Rocks, it looks absolutely stunning.
Especially when it goes phallic, the Lava Rocks just glow.
Yeah. So, okay. So, the second week ranked Cup, Funky
Balloon
Kong
battle.
Cup. The balloon battle's in on New York.
Yep. So I was right.
You were right, kiddo.
Wow.
Right, so we'll have a look at balloon battle. Who's in?
Bowser Santa.
Bowser Santa. Wow. It's a tale of you.
A super.
There's some good. Oh, Gold Yoshi. Pauline Party Time. There's some good options for people in this, actually.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm quite surprised to see some supers on these city courses. They're quite generous.
They are. They're, and I think that's, just to keep everybody involved in the game. So we'll go with Pauline just now.
Oh, Jukebox.
Jukebox. That's one of the carts
My
that I've actually just recently got in the spotlight. And I really need cart tickets. I need high-end cart tickets.
That's my favourite cart. You know how you drive it just like changes colour?
It changes colour, yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's some really old gliders up there as well. Still Versace, the American.
The Planet
glider as well. That was a commemorative when it first came out, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was in the Rosalina tour, wasn't it?
I think it was. No, was it the Rosalina tour?
Yeah,
or was it
Rosalina
Los Angeles?
No, definitely wasn't Los Angeles. It was definitely Rosalina tour.
Okay. Okie dokie, so Vancouver Velocity 3 art. Pinja! Pinja! And White to Nikki gets it overlap with Pinja. So, if like me, you took a punt on Pinja when he first came out, because I remember, because that was a tour when you were waiting for Gold Yoshi, so you were putting all your rubies in to getting Gold Yoshi, and I said, no, I quite fancy getting Pinja. And I didn't go for Gold Yoshi at the time. You didn't go for Pinja at the time, but you've got him since. And honestly, guys, Pinja has just been crushing it. Yeah. He has been crushing it, and I don't care what anybody's meta says. I know he's a small character and all that stuff. Pinja has been on ranked, I would say,
every single tour.
Since he's been released, he's been there or been thereabouts. He might not have got the buff, he might, one of his older courses might have been in ranked, but he has been in ranked so much, and that was where you got your highest score actually. That was, when was that? It was over 60.
60,000.
Maple Treeway RT.
Right.
Yep, so the kid got his highest score ever, which was 60,000, just the last tour. And he used Pinja on Maple Treeway RT, and he got a double giant banana frenzy, and it was absolute carnage for anybody that was racing against them.
And it was like in the tunnel, like the two frenzies.
Ooh, White Bruiser. And the Lightning Streamliner. And there's the appearance of the golds. one again.
Good buddy.
Goo Buddy again. Right. So we've gone with White Bruiser. Nah, the gliders aren't that great, but that's okay.
So, Boo Masks.
The Boo Masks. Yep, that's the one that's on my want list.
Yeah.
A fantastic looking lightning glider.
Yep.
And the Los Angeles Labs 3T, which I think is...
Well, that's came back.
It's come back pretty recently, yeah, that's right, because it's Kamak and normal PT. So depending if you want to do Coinbox or go for Boombox, it's totally up to you. Cupid's Arrow, fantastic cart. Yeah, the Blue Eagle, getting a wee shout. So there are a lot of carts, and then you've got the Orange Turbo Yoshi. A lot of carts on that top line actually. And there we go. I mean, take your pick. What is your flavour? Is it the Golden Wings, Black Sail, the Starry Great Sail? You know, some people have the Gold Home Field gliders like you've got that at level 6 as well. So yeah, pick your evil, guys, pick your evil.
Yeah. So yeah. We're basically kind of covered, aren't we?
Yeah, we're kind of covered for most things. As I say, we'll be putting out our multiplayer pipes. And we'll be doing... the kid will put up some videos of some runs on the new Vancouver course and all of that sort of
should
stuff.
We check the rest of the courses, see if 2T's in it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Velocity T, brilliant. 3T.
2RT. Oh, the
first Los Angeles Laps. Twilight's back. Okay. Yep. Still haven't seen Battle Course 1. 2T.
Oh,
we need to have a look at. We need to have a look at this because that had like one glider on it. And it's still. Do you know what? They still haven't increased the drivers greatly on that.
Yeah, let me just roll that out. Wow.
Pete Shikata, she got a buff. Dr. Bowser got a buff. Because originally on this course it was only Party Time and Yoshi Reindeer, am I right? There was only 2 drivers on this course. So they've only actually kind of given 4 buffs for drivers, which is... Mario Classic is my highest driver. Wow. Gee
I've probably just used Yokata. Okay, so they've definitely... Yeah,
they've definitely buffed this because I think it was just the sleigh bell, whatever cart that was.
So for your coverage, New York Met 2T, it's the glider, not the driver. The driver's for me. No. Okay, yeah. Bye, gift glider.
Wicked wings, man. Wonderful wings. With another buff. So this one was the only, for those that can't remember, this glider was the only glider on this course when it was released, the gift glider. And you know, it was mental. I mean, look at the courses. This has been out for year 1. Its value is very, very poor. But yeah, they've put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've put 7 new gliders on this course. So hopefully everybody should have kind of one. And it's quite interesting to see, although the gliders, like, you know, the wonderful wings and the piranha plant are in the pipe, I would still say that that's pretty, you know, it's pretty kind of premium gliders you've got there for that. So that's good to see. The kid is sitting beside me scribbling out the fact that I now have coverage for New York Minute 2T on everything. So that's great, you know, that's really good. And the wonderful wings being on 7 just makes it so much better. So yeah, really, really, it's funny how that's come back when we were talking about that.
Is 2RT there? Like,
I don't know. I don't have enough quick tickets actually to open up the rest of the courses. But Vancouver Velocity 3T, okay. So they're giving us a wee peek at that.
Oh,
Petey Piranha, Luigi Knight, Volendam and Chef Rosalina with the giant banana. That's really interesting.
She's actually
really,
been good
really
for
interesting.
our free-to-play account.
Yeah, Chef Rosalina's been superb for her free account. I have to mention as well, Dr. Peach. A lot of people are looking in at Dr. Peach now and kind of
Yeah,
going, she's got really, really high value coverage wise.
She's starting to be ranked quite a lot now.
Yeah, and if and you know, and if you look at these skills, that necessarily, because one of the examples we had to do, we were on this account, we were faced with the dilemma of Fire Rosalina was in our ranked over and over and over and over again, the same time with Pauline Rose and all that sort of stuff. And I never put a ticket on her. So all of those ranked that we ever did is I refused to put a ticket on a Fireflower character. However, we did with Birdo Black. When Birdo Black started making her surge, and she was number one in the game for so long, on a bomb cannon character, I took her to 6, and she did ranked fantastically because she always spat out 2 coin frenzies. Didn't you? Whenever you did the ranked, it was 2 coin frenzies and whatever frenzy, you could get a bomb cannon frenzy. So if you look at Dr. Peach the same and say, right, okay, the skill's not the greatest, I think it's actually better than Fireflower and Iceflower and these kind of these items. So if you're looking to put, invest in Dr. Peach purely based on her coverage and purely based on how many times she's shown up in ranked courses, then look at it this way, guys. If you get a pill frenzy, always go for the 2 coin frenzies as much as you can. Yeah. So that's the way you look at it with that. But her value is getting astoundingly good. And P Piranha, gold P, there's not a lot you can say about that. Okay, folks, so that's kind of it for us. I don't think we've missed anything. I think we've covered quite a lot.
Yes. And probably this morning, probably after this reaction, I'll be going through all the new courses and recording all the runs. And yeah.
Yeah, we'll get them up, and then we'll get the multiplayer pipes up. We'll try and keep, because we don't really need anything for ranked.
No.
So I think what we'll do is when we're running through and collecting the stars, we'll collect as many of the pipe pools as we possibly can and do the token pipe pools as much as we can as well. So we will release those videos in time. So guys, yeah, thank you for joining us in our first video. Yes. We hope the audio's been okay, because we've had a wee bit of a problem with the audio. We'll need to look into better solutions for that. And it's just to let you know, we have kept the comments disabled just now because I wanted to set up the channel that allowed kids, that allowed younger kids to kind of view the content if they're playing the game on their mum and dad's mobiles and all that sort of stuff, and maybe they can't see the content, I don't know. But we'll possibly look at enabling the comments soon in the community section of the tab. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the content, and we hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to be putting out more, as we've just said. And Frenzy Hunters, I hope your Frenzy luck is superb for this tour, and enjoy it. Yes. And don't listen to anybody else that tells you how to play the game. Save your tickets, save your rubies, blah, blah, blah. Play your own game. If you enjoy spending rubies and you enjoy collecting your characters that you never got the chance to when all these pipe pools had come out, like we are just now. I've picked up the jukebox buggy, I've picked up the Cupid's arrow, the lightning streamliner. I managed to pick up my favourite cart, or one of my favourite carts in the game, which is a warrior wagon, which is just absolutely, I'm overjoyed with that. And yeah, we don't have a lot of rubies on our account. We can maybe get 2 or 3 things from our rubies by earning, and then if we're lucky, we'll get some gold items and stuff. But just play your own game and enjoy it, folks. So from me, Patty Guy Alba.
And for me, NKC Kids.
We will see you on the next one. Yes. So have a good one, folks. Bye.
Bye.